So lads, today we saw the official 2K26 covers and the official WNBA cover for NBA 2K26 is in a shock to nobody. In a shock to absolutely nobody. It's Angel Reese.
You know what really made me mad today? I don't give a Angel Reese being on the cover. Should have been Caitlin Clark. I don't even know how it wasn't Caitlin Clark. Dude, that made me...
The WNBA is once again caught in a major controversy that shows everything wrong with how the league treats its biggest star. On July 9, 2025, Angel Reese was announced as the cover athlete for NBA 2K26's WNBA edition. This decision continues what many see as a clear pattern of ignoring Caitlin Clark, the most talked about and impactful player in women's basketball today.
The cover of the very popular NBA 2K, and what is it, 2K26 now, something like that, this year chose Angel Reese. They put Angel Reese on the cover. Last year was Asia Wilson, the MVP of the league, multiple-time champion. For the men's side, it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who is the MVP and NBA champion. On the women's side, it's Angel Reese.
Angel Reese proudly celebrated the cover reveal by debuting her first signature shoe with Reebok. But instead of celebration, fans and experts across the basketball world were left confused. Once again, the league made a choice that ignored the obvious star, Caitlin Clark.
2K26 has chosen their WNBA cover athlete, and no, it is not Caitlin Clark, it is Angel Reese. Reese is facing criticism for slapping the clipboard out of her coach's hand in a tied game with 30 seconds left. Take a look.
This isn't just about a video game cover. It's about how the league continues to overlook the one player who has completely changed the face of women's basketball. Caitlin Clark, who was named the 2024 WNBA Rookie of the Year, brought millions of new fans to the sport. She turned WNBA games into must-see events. Yet she was passed over again for an honor that most believe should have gone to her.
But I'd just like to say, can you imagine if Caitlin Clark got named the cover? Can you imagine the uproar and the outrage and just how much Angel Reese would be complaining about this? Like, we wouldn't hear the end of it. Every single interview, every Instagram, every TikTok she'd be in would be commenting on this and how unfairly she's treated and this, that, blah, blah.
Let's break down the facts that make this decision so strange. Caitlin Clark didn't just have a good rookie season, she had one of the best rookie seasons in WNBA history. The former Iowa standout won Rookie of the Year by a landslide, receiving 66 out of 67 votes. Angel Reese got the only other vote. Clark averaged 19.2 points, 8.4 assists, and 5.7 rebounds per game. She also set the single-season assist record with 337 assists, something no rookie has ever done.
You literally have the most popular, transcendent, unbelievable player in Caitlin Clark, and you put Angel Reese on the cover. If Caitlin Clark was on the cover of NBA 2K26 WNBA edition, it would sell out in minutes.
Here's where it gets even more shocking. Clark finished fourth in the 2024 WNBA MVP voting, earning 130 points from the media panel. She received 6 third-place votes, 26 fourth-place votes, and 22 fifth-place votes, placing her ahead of several veteran stars. She became the first rookie to finish in the top 4 of MVP voting since Elena Del Don in 2013. And yet, somehow, the 2K26 cover went to a player with just one MVP vote, while the one carrying the entire league was ignored.
Blah. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark is not on the cover, obviously, and I haven't heard a single word from her. I haven't heard a single word about this. And if there is something out there that I haven't seen, that's her saying congratulations. Now who the hell's going to be buying this, the WNBA version?
Now to be completely fair, Aya Wilson's selection for the NBA 2K25 WNBA edition cover made perfect sense. She had one of the best seasons in league history, winning MVP with all 67 first-place votes, becoming only the second unanimous MVP ever after Cynthia Cooper in 1997. Wilson averaged 26.9 points and 11.9 rebounds per game. She also became the first player to score over 1,000 points in a season and set the record for most rebounds. She led her team to championship contention. No one questioned that cover choice. But that only makes the 2026 decision even more confusing.
I can't get over how dumb this decision is. So as NBA 2K has announced, the WNBA and tons of other sports media outlets Angel Reese is the cover of NBA 2K26, the WNBA edition. This is your cover athlete? Watch this.
Matchup right here, Kiki Iriafen and Angel Reese, 2 all-stars. See who has the most will on this particular play. Reese lost the handle. Melvin.
While Wilson dominated the court, Caitlin Clark was transforming the entire WNBA. Her impact wasn't just in stats, it was in viewership, attendance, and national attention. Clark's games averaged 1.178 million TV viewers, nearly triple the WNBA's regular average of 394,000. Indiana Fever games with Clark brought in an average of 16,084 fans, nearly doubling the league average of 8,552. Some teams even moved games to bigger arenas just to handle the crowd wanting to see Clark live.
I don't know exactly what Spike Lee is thinking. I don't know what metrics he's basing that decision off of to who's going to get the cover of NBA 2K26, other than like straight up gaslighting, you know, to get attention, right? Like maybe he's like, you know what, the WNBA editions don't sell anyways, so like maybe we'll just gaslight the public for extra attention on the actual NBA 2K game. Maybe that's their game plan, because there's in no like rational world should Angel Reese get the cover of 2K over Caitlin Clark.
When Indiana played the Atlanta Dream, attendance jumped from their usual 3,316 fans to a massive 17,592. When the Fever visited the Washington Mystics, crowd numbers jumped from 4,988 to 20,522. The effect wasn't just in person. On ESPN networks, viewership among girls aged 2 to 17 rose 181%. Viewers aged 18 to 34 increased by 54% over the league's average. More than 400,000 fans attended WNBA games in May 2024 alone, the most for any month in over 20 years. Even games that didn't include Clark saw a boost. Non-Clark games averaged 428,000 viewers, up from 301,000 the year before, a 40% jump. Her influence lifted the entire league.
Caitlin Clark is the cover of NBA 2K26. I'm just kidding. It's actually Miss Mebound herself, Angel Reese. I don't know about you guys, but this makes my blood absolutely boil. Why? Because look at this. Take a look at this for a second, okay? Their stats here from this year. And in 3 of the 4 key stat categories, Caitlin Clark's beating Angel Reese. Like, look at this, okay? Points per game, Caitlin Clark. Assists per game, Caitlin Clark. Rebounds per game, barely Angel Reese, okay? Number 4, field goal percentage. Caitlin Clark is dominating Angel Reese. So I don't know exactly what Spike Lee is thinking.
Sports analyst John Root said what many were thinking. In a viral tweet, he posted the last 2 NBA 2K WNBA edition covers and asked why Caitlin Clark, the most impactful, popular, and game-changing women's basketball player ever, wasn't chosen. He called the move a huge marketing mistake. And he's right. From a business point of view, Clark is the ideal cover athlete. She has massive popularity, cultural impact, unmatched audience draw, and brings in new fans to the sport. This isn't just about the Fever. Fans everywhere saw this as a clear snub of the player who's done the most to grow the game. Ignoring Clark doesn't just feel wrong, it feels like the league missed the biggest opportunity of all.
You gotta put Angel Reese on the cover. Gotta give her her shine. It is just, the marketing is so dumb in the WNBA, with NBA 2K. I mean, there's got to be ulterior motives going on. Like, there's something going on behind the scenes where they wouldn't put the Tiger Woods of women's basketball on the cover, the Michael Jordan of women's basketball on the cover. No, you got to put the Andre Drummond of the WNBA in the cover.